Hello. Good afternoon, dear students. Today, I am here to deliver my lecture regarding workforce diversity. Workforce diversity is now very important thing because manufacturing system, service system, worldwide connectivity, all this developing in such a manner and so fastest. This brings immense importance. In recent, a huge changes has been occurring in Bangladesh. Our business sector, manufacturing sector, service sector, developing to a great extent. We are now competing with world market, matching ourselves, following international standard. Anyway, this is pandemic situation. You, my students, not only business students of this gorgeous academic institution, Mohammadpur Kendriya College, Dhaka, Bangladesh, side by side, as request from different parts, locations of the world. So many persons, students from my neighboring countries or even first world, say for Canada, USA, they want to know through my lecture or delivery but the time, due to limited time span, it's tough to define very elaborately or to explain elaborately. During this pandemic situation, we can't deliver our lectures in the classroom. So no audience in front of me. Audience near and far, but actually far. Far away from where I am delivering my lecture. It may be within my country or the surrounding countries, Canada, USA, or European countries. Workforce diversity, traditionally the concept, is very rapidly changing because of virtual contact, worldwide connectivity development. So traditional concept is no more continuing in our brain. We have to think in the new way, new manner. You need to point out what is this actually. Workforce diversity is the similarities and differences among employees in terms of age, culture, background, physical abilities and disabilities, race, religion, sex, sexual orientation. In this connection, prominent author Griffin, workforce diversity is a function of similarities and differences among employees in such characteristics as age, gender, ethnic heritage, physical or mental, ability or disability, race and sexual orientation. According to Business Dictionary, workforce diversity means organizations are becoming more heterogeneous mix of people in terms of gender, age, ethnicity, and sexual orientation. So, it's a case of heterogeneous mix of people. So, diversified way of thinking. What a pinpoint exposure provides. Now we have to think about the benefits of workforce diversity. Increased adaptivity. If workforce diversity is regular in practice, then you people are staying in USA. I am staying here in Bangladesh. We have diversity sensation active. Then you and me, no problem to work together. At the same time, people are staying in India or in Pakistan. We can do business. We can work unitedly. That's possible. We can combine our motive, our intention, our goals and objectives. So it increases adaptability and its development. Then the question of broader service range. If we want to extend our service range, widening our service range, then we need to know, we need to understand the multiple people, multivariate people staying within the country and outside the country or abroad. Why it's possible? Then it's possible. Then we have when we have diversified mixing, heterogeneous mix, then we can talk, then we can mix, then we can work, then we can think unitedly, in the same way, in the same line. Then it's possible when workforce diversity is there. Actually, it enhances skill, efficiency, knowledge, expertise. So, a person is staying in Bangladesh, he can very nicely, actively work with USA USA talent. Then there is a point, variety of viewpoints. All the points are very related in nature, but again, even then for the betterment, for the greater interest of the students, I will have mentioned this point, same nature points, but again and again I will have to express it. Variety of viewpoints, yes. Your thinking, my thinking, it's not same. Like this way, thousands of people are there, then thousand variety mentalities are there, thousands viewpoints. All this can we bring into a certain, as a unified whole, into a certain point, and this is possible then when workforce diversity is there. Then more effective execution. Companies that encourage diversity in the workplace inspire all their employees to perform their highest ability. When diversification is there, diversified workforce there, then multiple thinking, multiple expertise, knowledge, exchange, views, concept, idea may adventure. As a result, skill workforce, skill development will explode. That is a very good thing for the company, and the management will be enlightened using this diversified workforce. Increase in productivity, obviously. Competitive advantage. When there is a diversity, workforce diversity, then there prevail competitive advantages. Multiple people, multiple culture, multivariate, multi-sex, skill, efficiency, expertise they are having, and their knowledge is multivariate in nature. As a result, when someone is working a certain job, certain activities, and he's facing some sort of problem, then and there another guy can solve that very easily. As a result, the game will done very easiest manner. So, productivity, sure, will increase to a great extent. If the workforce, if the engineers of Bangladesh now working with the Chinese engineers, or the Japanese engineers, or the US engineers, or the Canadian engineers, or Indian engineers, what will happen? A huge experience, expertise, and knowledge bank will be enriched position. So, the output, quality job will be ensured to a great extent. Then, increase in creativity. The same thing I am telling again and again, but point-wise I have to mention it. Creativity is very much concerned and connected to diversification. When workforce is diversified, when there is diversity of workforce, then positively what will they will think, they will be able to think in the multiple way, multiple route, multiple system. They will be connected with multi-varied people, sex, age, norms. Say for the people, again I telling you, from worker from USA or from Canada or from Japan or from Bangladesh or from India or from Korea or from China. Yes, their skill, efficiency and expertise is not same. But with the exchange program, creativity will increase. Yes, I am thinking in a certain way. Another, the Korean is telling, yes, no man, if you can do a little bit or a mere change in this point, then that will be far better, look at it. And then another Chinese engineer or expert says, oh fine, but how to minimize cost? Your way of manufacturing is not the right way. If you deviate it from a mere change of using RM this way, then there is a nice diversification. Your creativity will increase, develop, your product quality will rise. At the same time, your product's market demand will increase to a great extent. Language skills. Companies that plan to expand the global markets benefit from language diversity in the workplace. For example, a company of the employees fluent in Japanese and who is understand the Japanese culture experiences an easier time communicating with representatives from Japan. Yeah. I want to explore a market in the Chinese market. Then what we need? I need Chinese language known skilled marketing people. Not otherwise it is possible from my side to explore my market in China. So that what to do? We'll have to think, we'll have to choose, we have to select the Chinese language known people. That's the thing. At the same time, I want to explore my market in Japan. The same way, Japanese language known person I need to select. If all the marketing peoples, they are under the same branch, same office, same factory, same organization, then positively what will happen? Yeah. If we bring for the conference purpose all the marketing people in the conference hall, then they can exchange their views, concepts, ideas, thoughts, and how they are behaving and how they are acting, how they are doing their jobs, activities, and they are also expressing the sentiment, purchasing capacity of the Chinese people or the Japanese people, or their liking, disliking, or their tendency, what they want actually, all these things, when they are expressing, then there will be a nice situation occur. And the total company will be very much with the developed marketing skill and efficiency. This is a very sophisticated strategic techniques, a strategic way of marketing. And then there is a question of tactics, field level application. So language skill is a very burning question. It's also very much important from Bangladesh point of view because our economy is exploring. Multi-varied FDI is coming. FDI is coming from China, from Japan, Korea, Arabian countries or from the Western countries. In that point of view, if our people can't speak English, Japanese, Chinese, Arabic or some other Western languages, then what will happen? Yes, FDI providers, they will be not interested or inclined to appoint our people in their mills and factories or in their business center. So that is also a very tragic part from our side. Employment is generating, but our unemployed sons are not getting the job. So, positive reputation. Yes, when there is a question, when there is variety, when there is diversity, then image of that organization increases to a great extent. That becomes very much imageful. In the world market, in the world economy, this sort of organization can pay the best contribution because they have the attachment with the multicultural, multi-race, multi-sex, multiracial affairs with multi-varied economy. So Chinese economy, Japanese economy, Korean economy, Arabian economy. They are not only their economy but with their culture also, with their language, with their demand, with their trade analysis, all these things. This is very positive in nature. When diversified workforce is diversified, then that is very effective, and that is also image bearing to that company. So, at last, what to say? In this era of economic globalization, many companies are making efforts to achieve workforce diversity, which aims to employ workers from different backgrounds to provide tangible and intangible benefits to the organization. Understanding the advantages of workforce diversity helps us establish an organization with a competitive edge. So, this is the quality, this is the image building, there is also reputation, this is goodwill, this is for a certain prospective organization. So, workforce diversity is for the brilliant, of upgrowing and established business organizations. There are some points I like to mention. Thing is this, what I like to say, I just deviate myself. I just don't like to go through the books. But for you, the students, those who are studying, you need to appear in the exam, where the question pattern will be following books. But actually, business world is changing. There is a tremendous diversity. In this changing world, changing atmosphere, now this cell phone performs 1,000 books feedback. So, virtual world is now a great teacher. Virtual classes, virtual world, virtual knowledge is Google is now great teacher. Anyway, some challenges are there also in the diversity in the workplace. Number one, there is the communication. Perceptual, cultural, language barriers need to overcome for diversity programs to succeed. Ineffective communication of key objectives results in confusion, lack of teamwork, and low morale. So, perceptual concept, these are the traditional things. Yes, now you need to face diversity. Though this is a challenge for the weak organizations actually. Then question point is resistance to change. Yes, always. 1,000 years before, when there was a question of any mere change, then a certain group was there. Oh no, we don't like it. We don't want to accept it. That was the concept. To utter the word no. So many guys are there always, all the times. Whether without knowing, without understanding the fact, first to say no. Then diversity in the workplace policies. Workplace policies, that is also burning question. It's a challenge, it's a real challenge. For the terms of diversity in the workplace, there is a question of change. There is a question of material and potential changing, and which is tough enough sometimes for the most of the organizations. For this purpose, what the organization needs a huge capital, huge technical backup, huge country like Bangladesh, what we need in the business sector also, huge political backup. If you are not backed by the power politics, then it's quite tough to, whatever is the bad, positive or negative, we need power. Without power politics, it's tough to attain the diversity within the organization. Then diversity in the workplace and against same the thing I'm telling. And these are the challenges. Challenges basically for diversification. I told it, technology, technological backup, matured administrative backup. I mean that administration with skill, efficiency, knowledge, and with technical and technological expertise. And lastly, a huge capital needed. These are the challenges. Anyway, students staying near or far within the country or outside the country, actually this delivery is for the all level students, but you the students of business, BBA, so you will have to think and you will have to study very potentially and go through with the practical applications. And today, now Allahu Akbar, Azan started. Good luck, keep yourself inside the home. Again, good afternoon from the green field of Mohammadpur Kendriya College, the great academic institution in Bangladesh. Thank you very much.